As the school year started around the region last week, the issue of the growing unaffordability of childcare took center stage at the downtown Rotary meeting for business leaders in Sioux Falls.
Those in the local childcare industry continue to insist that South Dakota is in a crisis. So what solutions do state lawmakers have in mind? John Gaskin spoke with members of both groups and joins us with more. He continues our coverage here at 6:30. John.
Andrea, according to the Sioux Falls Child Care Collaborative, the average cost of child care is far too expensive for the average South Dakota family, forcing some parents to stay home. Meanwhile, low wages led to an 88% turnover rate of child care employees in South Dakota 2 years ago. How can both private and public sectors fix this? Well, here you go.
What color do you have, Elena?
A couple years ago, there was not a lot of understanding and a lot of buy-in to what this problem is. Today, the business community, our legislators are hearing it every day that this is creating a problem.
Carrie Tejan is the CEO of MB, which provides daycare to over 1,300 kids in Sioux Falls and Mitchell.
Our community and our state really needs to create an economic engine that allows individuals to go to work and our businesses to thrive.
Tejan says MB is already doing that. The company annually provides $450,000 worth of scholarships to help families making less than $100,000 a year.
You know, business leaders have a responsibility to, provide their employees with decent child care.
But State Senator Liz Larson says now is the time for lawmakers in Pierre to tackle the issue. This past year, there was no specific legislation passed to address child care. And she adds that before bills are even written,
Funding for a position at the secretary level or, a higher level that can actually look at this issue would also be really, really helpful.
This past year, Governor Kristi Noem released $40 million in federal grants to providers. But State Senator Reynold Neseba told us during the session that Noem has been clear in the past that she won't subsidize child care with state money. Larson said this today.
The governor has been dedicated to making South Dakota a better place to live for families, and I think people who are in that camp need to recognize that this is a very, very important issue and it's becoming more important.
Now, Senator Larson was recently in Washington, D.C. at the White House with over 90 legislators from across the country speaking with Vice President Kamala Harris about this very issue. And after that, she came to the conclusion that South Dakota is well behind most states when it comes to state help for child care. Andrea?
All right, John, thank you.